Okay, back in town. Back in town? Oh, that's that woman, yeah. I'm not even going to bother with the healer. Well, actually, I will. I think one of these you can read. Maybe I'm mistaken? I thought you could read one of those tombs. Oh well. Let's get healed for the magic by the old lady. In you go, madam. Hey, and yes, good. Excellent. Some eggs. There's the healer. Right, let's show Bagu's letter to this unique sprite. The first time we've seen a guard with a sword like that in the whole game. You know, Bagu, that I can help you cross. Thank you. Yep, got no Bagu. Bagu's related to error from the first town. They're both different. They're both words for computer errors, computer glitches. I think that was the joke. Well, I mean, Bagu was meant to be bug, but it's a bad Japanese thing. You know Bagu, then you can cross. Well, the game doesn't let you skip that text box. It was incredibly important, it seems, that you saw that, so you knew that the bridge got built when the bridge got built, while the game froze and forced it to build before you could move. Okay, won't question Nintendo's decisions. Let's go down into the cave. Now, yeah, here we are. This is Death Mountain, I think. This is our infamous section of the game, because it is devilishly difficult. You really wonder why it's so infamous for that, as if that's an unusual thing in this game. Everything's devilishly difficult, but, well, it does say something that this part of the game is so famous, doesn't it? It's so famous for its difficulty. It really tells you all you need to know about how hard Death Mountain is. We have to navigate through this maze of caves on the overworld, trying to find the way to where you want to be, and you've got no way of knowing where the place is that you want to be. I believe that there's an elevator later on in the cave system, which just makes things even more confusing. An elevator where there's two branching paths. You can carry on walking ahead or take the elevator down. So we're in for fun times, I'm sure. Fun times in Death Mountain. Doesn't it sound like a fun place? Where are we now? I'm going to keep going left. Ronald McDonald said to stick to the left wall in some ancient cartoon. So I'm trusted Ronald, by goodness. Oh, now I should have used the shield spell and picked up the magic to heal my the 16 MP that it cost to cast it. Oh great. Just what I did not want to see. Good for you. These blue things are horrible. Those spears that they throw at you are just so scary. Oh, he got one shot at me before he fell to his dead. And same with, yeah, I bet they're programmed to do that final jump just before they fall in. One last attempt to hit you. You know, I think I'm going the wrong way. What's this? There's only one. I believe there's only one correct route in Death Mountain, and I don't think I'm taking it. From my memories, I don't recognise the stuff I'm seeing. Like, I don't think there was any of those blue spear moblins in the route I took. These are Octoroks, by the way. All the enemies from the first game technically make a comeback, but they're so different from what they normally look like that you probably didn't realise it. Those soldiers... Oh, Dad! A dead end! Now we're cornered! Brilliant. Literal dead ends. Well, at least we know where not to go. And how nice of the game to leave them dead. That's a courtesy. But those soldiers, the orange knights that you've got to dance, you've got to duel with them and they block with their shield. They're the Iron Knuckles. Actually, this is the game where they made their debut then, because they were called Dark Nuts in the first game. Ah, this looks like it. I think this is where we want to be. Because that was an elevator. What is this? That's weird, there's just nothing there. I'm suspicious. I know you get an item later on that lets you cut down trees. Maybe this is relevant to that. Oh no. Alright. Well, we still went the wrong way, but that elevator, I think we got to take that elevator up. Why did I jumped into him? You know when you do the exact worst thing you could do in a game? I had no reason to jump into him. They couldn't have done anything but make things worse. I did it anyway. Where am I going? No, this is new. Have we seen him before? He doesn't look pleasant, does he, with that Oh, and like all of these guys, they walk backwards so fast when you try to jump over them that you just can't. I think we want to go down here. Sheesh, and they hit for a ton as well, of course. Come on. Wait, I don't think I want to go right. I think you always want to be going left. I mean, I meant to say the opposite of what I just said. Still not really fancying how things look. Well, at least the skeleton cheeps. Oh. Well, you can at least hang around and try and get magic potions off of these guys. It's actually a nice idea, honestly. In fact, yes, look at this. This appears to be a completely safe way to do that. Now, you know, I'm not sure I have enough... Oh no, I do have enough life. The life spell finally went down in value. It's worth 50 magic points now. So it only takes 3 and a bit bars to cast. Talk about a bargain. Let's use it now. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Yay. Oh, I want up there, but I don't want you. I don't want anything to do with you. Oh yeah, he throws them. And what's better is that you can't block these. Oh, I can't jump up there. I'll bet there's another one. Oh, there's not. Could have used that red magic bottle, but I can't get it. Now what? Where are we now? Uh-oh. It's a blue boomerang man. Well, at least these guys aren't that horrible, or except the ones that come backwards. Ooh. Yeah, they wasn't so bad. We've fought 3 different levels of that boomerang guy. None of them seem any harder to me than any of the rest of them. They all seem about the same. Good. Anything left? No? I think we've almost made it to the end. I think. Don't run away. I'm gonna hurt you. Oh. Well... This is a test. This is like Samurai Kirby. Who's got the fastest gun in the West? Who's the best? Well, not me. But it was good enough. 200 experience. Come on. Oh, what? I'm gonna have to do it again. Hoo-hoo. He walked backwards. Good. Now I just gotta make it through these. One hit and I think I'm dead. Except not anymore. Hehe. Except possibly actually I still might be dead if I get hit. Even with the shield spell. Like, if he like hits me off the screen. Didn't. Are we gonna make it through in 1 life? Well, at least I've got a strategy for this. Yep, surprisingly reliable. And again, we're nearly up to the next level up. I might make it through Death Mountain in 1 life. And it would have had its name would have been foolish. Death Mountain indeed, more like Life Mountain. If I get through here, this place is going to be renamed One Life Mountain. Oh, I don't like you. Don't you even think about doing what you're going to do. Don't you even think about doing what you're inevitably going to do. I'm so scared. Come on. Oh. Oh, that's not... You couldn't throw me a bone, could you? Oh, oh. Yes. Yes, please. Now that's what I call music. Now that's what I call magic. Fantastic! fantastic! I made it through in one life. I cannot believe I did that. What on earth is in this? Probably death. Oh, it's badness, that's for sure. It's badness. I'm wondering whether I even want to do this right now. Or do I want to find my way to safety first? Well, I've made my decision. I don't want to lose a life now. After I was going to make it through Death Mountain in one life. I don't want to end it here. What's through here? Probably like a maximum heart container or something. Oh. Oh, don't disappear on me. Yeah. Let's use that. Good. Oh, you're fine. Oh, but we don't have a double, we don't have the double wall this time. You know, well, you know what I mean. We can't jump on this, because it's 2 blocks tall. But I didn't need to anyway. Wait, what? What is this? Have we gone back into Death Mountain? Is this blooming Death Mountain again? I was sure there was only one exit. I don't think we've gone back. This is suspicious. Is there like a jump throughable? No, it's not. Never mind. What is down here? I have no idea. It's like I'm playing this game from scratch all over again. I did complete this years ago, but I've forgotten stuff. What is going on here? There must be something here. There must be a reason to come to this. Ah, good timing. The game's trying to help me get. The game's trying to help me get through Death Mountain in one life. Oh no. I mean, any reasonable person would say that I've already got through Death Mountain. They wouldn't count this. I'm counting it. I'm a strict man. If I don't get through this in one life, I've not really done it. You're a relentless, game. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Probably going to be a red one now, isn't there? Yes, there is. I am onto them. I know how their twisted minds work. What's this? The hammer? Aha! There's the hammers there. Now I've got to make it all the way back. Yeah, the hammer. That is what lets us destroy blocks in the overworld. So it was worth our time coming here. I wonder what's to the left of the elevator in this place, though. Come on, where are you going? Why are you going that way? Link's over here, numbskull. Guess he was just feeling suicidal. Isn't there a red one here? You notice with these, yeah, there is. You know what? I don't even want to go over there. Because I'm not going to survive. I might not survive going this way either. I think what I'll do is I'll come back off screen. Oh no, stuff that. I'm here now. I might as well go for the finish, why don't I? We've got to find out what's down there. I doubt it's anything worthwhile, but it might be. Could be a heart container. Unfortunately, we got to just yeah, fight. Oh, this might be quite good actually. If we can stop him from jumping down here. Yes. I don't care if this is a cheap trick. The game is cheap enough. Uh-oh. Don't you even... Fine. There. What's out here? Hopefully an exit. No. Well, maybe this place leads us to another way out of the caves. Oh! Well, that does lead to something good. Is Mr. X going to get out of here alive? Or will he get out of here dead? Find out the exciting answers. This thing, can he even be killed? Yes, you can. That's nice. But that stupid red thing is going to be here. Oh, was he not here? Tempting fate. Where is he? Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Fate was tempted. Dum-de-dum. Oh, nah. These things have their full hitbox even when they're a bat. Like if the empty space underneath the bat hits you, you get hit. Because he's got, you know, he's taller when he falls to the ground. Are we finished here? Yes, we are. And let's test our new hammer by smashing that rock. Which, whoa! Leads us to a maximum magic container. Got 6 magic. Very good. I hope I haven't missed a maximum life thing. I think I might have done. Well, I'll be sure to go back and get it if I did, because I want every single one of those things I can get. And that is the end of Death Main Tone. Ugh. I tried to get through one of those before and it didn't work. I didn't learn the lesson. Did not learn my Legion. Oh. Sheesh. Okay, what's over in the graveyard? Nothing good, I'm sure. In fact, I don't think there's even anything here. Whoa! Oh, yeah, there is something here. Something horrible. I think we don't have enough magic to cast 2 magic spells. We don't even have enough. We've got barely too little for that. It's one of these bad ones. Not anywhere near as bad as it was earlier, because we've got leveled up since then. Level 6 health. Certainly coming in handy. Level 6 defense, I should say. It says life level 6, but it's really defense. The defense is level 6, and we've got 5 blocks of health. I say this stuff because I was confused when I played this game. I thought that was weird that they called it life. It's just very strange having 2 different ways to increase your life in this game, you know? The heart containers and the leveling up life. I think one of the reasons, I've said, despite how insanely hard this game is, I really enjoy it. I really like it. And people probably wonder why. I think it's 2 things. It's that I like challenging games, first of all, and this one certainly is. It's unfair, really, admittedly. It's unfairly challenging. Oh, I was right about this. The hammer that we picked up destroys grass if you use it on forests and stuff. Like so. And there's hidden things when you do that. Which actually means I'm going to want to go back into Death Mountain, I believe, to use it on something there. Because remember that single patch of forest? Well, I think you want to use it in something. So let's do that. Huh? Wee. But first, let's try it on all of these. It's not too good that the enemies are constantly coming at you. That doesn't really help. Because I don't know if it counts when you... But there's so many of them. And the birds take your experience. Huh? Huh? Something hit me there. Now let's try going left this time. Oh, there's just as much bad stuff on the left as there was on the right. Okay. Oh, stuff it. I don't think there's anything there. I think it's obvious when there's a thing you want. I think the game makes it very obvious if there's something to be found by cutting grass. Ah. That's a good thing. Well, yeah. Let's go back into Death Mountain and find that forest that I found before. I'll be back when I find it. Right, made it. And there was nothing there. That took a long time to get back there. Very well. Well, you know, one nice thing though, one pleasant discovery I made is that they mercifully don't bring back the big, tough, dangerous enemies that you've killed already along here. They don't return. I guess it's only if you get a game over that those things come back. So that's quite nice of them. Now, what'll be even nicer is if we get out of here. Alive. I'll be back once I've gotten out again, alive. I'm back out, and I can assure you that I did not lose any lives during all that stuff. So I conquered Death Mountain. Look, 2 life, well, 2 means 3. Except it's not over yet! I realise that I've still got to go through this. So... yeah. So it's, I was premature with all that stuff about making it through Death Mountain alive. Are you not going to shoot your thing? Yeah, he is. Alright, let's go. Octoroks! Octoroks! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok! I think they based the CDI link off of the old cartoon link. The excuse me link. The best one. What is up here? Where's this? Oh, that just instantly takes us to this, okay. Just bam. No dungeon or anything. Okay. But now we've got that rock, we've got the rock destroying hammer, and we've also got the, well, the hammer also destroys grass. Oh, it must chop down the trees. Yeah, you use a hammer to chop down trees. Well, I guess it sort of looks like an axe. Maybe it's an axe and a hammer. Or maybe Link just smashes those rocks with an axe. Maybe it's just an axe. Well, you know, it doesn't matter. Let's get over these bridges, these bubbly bubble bridges. Oh no. No, well, if I use the shield I won't be able to cast life. And I want to be able to cast life. Actually, if you don't get scared, you can just stand next to these guys and just time your jumps. Or we'll try to time them. That might be the best strategy with the red axe people. Red axe creatures. I don't think they're based on an enemy that came back. I don't think there's any enemy that came back that is the same as them. Right, now, I'm looking for the town. So that I can heal and stuff. I've been learning to appreciate the magic jars. I thought it was really rare when they show up, but if you find a place with constantly respawning tiny enemies, they drop them. Maybe one enemy out of every, like, 6 enemies drops one of those jars. It's surprisingly common. Now, let's get to the town. Good, made it to town. What town is this? Harbour Town of Mido. That's the gangly-legged little boy that wouldn't let you see the Deku tree in Ocarina of Time. Remember him? Wait, was he a sage? Actually, wait, was he? I don't think he was, no. But, well... Alright, so fine, the towns aren't all sages, there's just incidental characters from Ocarina of Time also got named after them. I mean, I don't think Mido does anything after he blocks your way to the Deku tree. He never does anything again, that's it. Oh, Link's kneeling down. Ask Error of Ruto about the palace. There you go, see, that guy's name is Error. The I Am Error guy, he is somebody. Ask him about the palace, well, that's curious. We'll have to go way back and talk to him, which isn't so much of a problem now, because we can easily bust down rocks to get back there. The island palace is in the south, has a raft. Ah, good. We better go there. That raft, well, just like in the first game, we could use the raft to, to raft on spots that look like docks. Now, there's a church here. Once again, Nintendo didn't censor that. I noticed that we can't jump up there either, there's blocks in the way. That's because the roof up there is actually a platform. And can we use jump? Yeah, we can. We can jump high, and we can jump on top of the church. There we go. We made it. Fantastic. Link's gonna... He's not one of the normal plebs that goes in through the main entrance and sits in the normal seats. He's going up the roof. He's going to sit in the attic and listen to the sermon there. It's a knight. When you jump, press downward to stab. Yeah, this is one of 2 very useful skills in this game that aren't given to you by wizards. If you've got the down stab, if we jump and hold down, then Link will do that weird looking animation and hit anything that's below him. That's a shockingly useful move. It's amazing how much more versatile you feel when you've got this. It's so much easier now to jump around and hit things. You'll see. Let's get some magic from the magic lady. I don't know what that knight was doing in the church, but he was doing something. However, there should still be a magic man in this town. What's this? Please, my daughter is sick. Help her. I'd love to, but I don't know how. Sorry, I know nothing. Well, I've forgotten how we help that lady. Hello. Is that the end of it? Harbour Town. Right, so how do we help the woman? Well, I guess there must be a medicine somewhere. I've forgotten where, but why don't we talk to Error in the first town again? Because watch how easy it is to get there. Just bam that rock, and then go up here, and bam. Actually, wait, no, stuff Error. Let's go in here. This looks good. A secret cave. What's inside the cave? Some little spiky things. I don't know what correlate they are. What enemy do they represent in the rest of the Zelda games? Little spike things. Maybe it's those spike things that come out of the desert. The ones that pop out of the desert. Watch this. There's the douch stab for you. Crouch stab. Yeah, look at this. Made marmalade out of him. That is the power of the crouch stab. Or downward stab. Now, I bet there's a heart container. Yeah, there is. There it is. Or container heart, as they called it in the first game. Container heart. In the introduction. That's good. I'm glad we got that. Now we can safely make our way out. Yeah, it's a very nice thing that the game knows that some of these enemies are just monstrously hard. There's 2 categories of enemies in this game. There's the small, inoffensive ones that give you like 2 experience. And then there's the big nasty ones, which are all terrible. They're just different degrees of terrible. Some of them are more terrible than others, but they're all terrible. And when you kill one of the terrible ones, they don't come back again at all until your game over, I think. So that's nice of them. That's why you can safely explore the palaces once you've killed all those guys and they won't harm you. So I do appreciate that, because it would be monstrous if they came back. Like Death Mountain. When I was going back through Death Mountain and that useless trip that I made to find the forest that had nothing in it, I would have died for sure. Here's Error. What does Error have to say? South of King's Tomb in Mido is a tunnel. There, see? That's what Error has to say. There's a tunnel in King's Tomb to the south of Mido. Well, we'd better go back to Mido and find that, hadn't we? Off with Valiant. Off with Valiant. Like Prince Valiant, an old NES game that I had. There's like one video of it on YouTube and that was all I could find of it. That's the most I've ever seen of it since I was 6 years old. And I had memories of it looking pretty good, but I saw the video and it looks pretty bad. Prince Valiant, if you've never heard of that. I think that only came out in Europe, because it's very obscure. Now, are there any more rocks? I don't think there are. I was just trying to think if there was more rocks we could destroy. But no, I think we've got them all. So, let's go back to King's Tomb. What's over here? Ah, it's just more of the world we've already been to. Now, what could that person be talking about King's Tomb? What did Error mean? Well, look at this. There's a special grave. What's she going to say? This is King's Tomb. Yeah, King's Tomb. King without an apostrophe, King's Tomb. Disgraceful stuff. It's a greengrocer's apostrophe. They call that. Wait, no. Well, whatever. There's no apostrophe for present. No, that doesn't matter. We got to go south of King's Tomb, as Error said. Oh, these things are sucking away the experience. Whoa. You had to get one more hit, didn't you? Let's go south and blue, and down we are. Whoa, straight into a little blue thing, whatever these are. And what's this? I can tell you right now we don't have enough magic to get... I mean, the jump spell will not jump us up there. Can't reach it, so... What gives? Was this a useless trip? It was indeed. Great. Oh no, these things are the worst. Oh, but no, I stand corrected! Look what I'm seeing right here. There. Rats. Yeah, well, we can't do the thing in King's Tomb yet. We've got to get our next magic spell. And what that means is that there must be something in that town that lets us get that. So let's go... Oh, that looks... No, wait, I know what that was, never mind. Okay, let's go. That forest on the left. I remembered what that thing is. Nothing that we need to concern ourselves with yet. I mean, well... No, what I mean is that there was a fairy there. I thought maybe if I chopped down the forest I'd get something, but... I think there's fairly few forests that you get anything for chopping down. Alright, somewhere in this town there is something that we can use to help that old woman. I think we've got to jump onto one of the roofs, actually. I talked to Error. Yeah, ask Error that. Rats, what's this medicine I need? I did not remember any of this. Is a random person going to tell me? Sorry. Yeah, you should be sorry, woman. Get back here, fat man. I'm much too busy to talk to a stranger. Well, he knows not to talk to strangers. This is the magic woman. What am I supposed to do? Moruge Swamp. Well, I think that was the swamp we were in earlier. Rats, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do to help that woman? Oh wait, wrong spell. There. There's something. Okay, there's medicine somewhere. But where? Well, maybe it's somewhere out here in the overworld. Actually, let's go back to King's Tomb for a second. Oh no. Worst version of this place. This is like, I think this is like one of the final encounters in the whole game. These ghosts in the graveyard. We see them later. Is there maybe we can pick something up in the tomb itself? No, we can't. I like how she's just standing there at this tomb. Well, I guess I'm going to have to come back when I know what I'm doing. Which I don't. Aha! Look what I found. Back earlier on the map, in that whole swampy area, there's one of those rocks there, and one in front of one of the caverns. There is one of those rocks in front of a cavern. Yes. Didn't spot this the first time. Inside. That's more like it. This has got to be where the medicine is. For whoa! Whoa! Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes. Oh. It's got to deal with some very simple enemies. Nice easy ones. Oh, why not? Yeah. Oh, simple enemies and then a bad enemy. Oh. And then what next? And then a badder enemy. Use the shield. Let's try what I was doing that first time. Yeah, he doesn't walk into you. So just stand in front of him and jump over the... Oh, unless he throws two really fast. My current strategy doesn't have a solution there. And there's another one, really. Two of these bad boys. Yeesh, weesh, meesh, niche. There, that's the potion. Here's the potion. Fantastic. Now we can take that to the old woman and get the thing that I knew would be in that town. So stay tuned for that. Oh!